friends. Good morning, all the Imoles. Good morning, everyone. Please share this video and invite your friends. Share this video. It's very important. Today is a day the Lord has made, and we're here because of one cause. It's been a long week. For 2 weeks now, we've been going back and forth. So I decided to, wait. A lot of people have been asking so many questions, and they want to know exactly where we're at this junction. So many emotions, so many assumptions. So today I decided Instagram was able to upload my page today. And I said, okay, today I'll be able to come on and give you people information because I know you people want to know where we're at. Before I proceed, I want to say, where are we at right now? We're here because of one man that died. I won't say, I don't know how to put the word because I didn't go to the school of journalism, but one thing I know for sure that this man's death was very, very suspicious. And we're here because of Mohbad. Who is Mohbad in the first place? Who is Mohbad? Mohbad is a talented, great star, is an artist from Nigeria whose life was cut short in an uncircumcised way. And during his death, there were so many things that drew my attention because they were trying to make it look like it was a suicide. It was suicide, it was this, it was that. So I looked up to it. I'm like, no, there's something fishy about this guy's death. And I took a risk upon my own life and upon my own family. And a lot of people were scared about the situation that, Naira Marley and Sam Larry, they have government backing. You can't win this case, but we did not give up. We raised our alarm and other people joined us. And shout out to all the blogs and every other people that have been fighting for this cause. So why are we here today? I'm here because I want to give you guys updates and about the police. First and foremost, I need to say thanks to the police for at least working with us, because at first we all know that Mohbad was already buried by his parents. It was buried by his parents, and let me just turn on this comment session so that we can be focused. So we all know that Mohbad was, buried by his parents, and who are you to question their parents? But we took it upon ourselves to raise an alarm, and to the glory of God, we started doing our own justice, and the police worked with us because at the end of the day, his body was exhumed, and that's a progress. We need to give kudos to the police, at least for that first step, because in as much we know we're in a country where there's no justice, but at least let us start from somewhere. So first and foremost, Mohbad was already buried. And who are you to tell the family how to bury their own child? They are mourning, like everybody's saying. And the father already gave the consent that they should go ahead and bury him quickly because, he's a child and he's too young. Parents are not supposed to be there. They don't want to see their child. They can't wait. So my question was that, don't the father know that Mohbad is a star? At least he has some friends. Even though you're not going to go for the burial, which is according to tradition, there are people, his friends, that might want to attend. They might want to plan a befitting burial for him. So I started questioning so many things. I said, is it that his father was threatened? Is it that his father knows about his death? Because I know a lot of people have saying, why am I calling his father? Because I feel like they were trying to cover up so many things. First and foremost, who gave Instablock Nigeria the information that it was an ear infection? Who did that? And who also leaked the video about the wife? So there's been some distraction. They were trying to distract everybody from the main goal. The main goal is about justice. Now, Mohbad was signed to Naira Marley, and we all have videos online, so many videos online of bullying, and not just, even in the midst of Naira Marley himself. We have videos of Naira Marley manipulating Mohbad father and Mohbad and his parent in a video where Mohbad was wearing a dark face. That is manipulation. That's a threat. Like, how do you call your parents? What are you reporting for that he's doing drugs, that you cannot have access to his stuff? We also have videos of the NDLA who went to bust Naira Marley house, and Mohbad was the target. That is a coup. That is an all plan and strategic coup. That's a threat. They were just trying to break this young man. So this young man was broken and he was intimidated mentally, emotionally, and physically until his demise. So a lot of people will be asking, Naira Marley has been dropped out later, that is not aware, is not, it doesn't have any hands in it. And let me tell you guys something. There's a movie called Scarface. You see, in Scarface, as a mafia, you don't go after your anybody. You send your hitmen, you send your chariots. We call them the chariots, like Pharaoh did in Egypt. When the Israelites wanted to leave, he was stubborn. He was like, how dare you leave, this one, this one. So who was Mohbad to Naira Marley? Mohbad was one of the best men of Naira Marley's team. He was a writer. He was a good writer, creative, very, very productive. But at one point in time, he felt like he was in darkness and his light cannot shine yet, that he wanted to go out to shine. So what happened? He knows a lot of secrets. So what happened when you want to leave a cartel and you know a lot of the secrets? What happened? So I want you guys to start thinking with your brain now. So what happens if you're in a cartel, if you're in a movement and you know all of their deep secrets and you want to leave? What's going to happen? They're going to come after you. They're not going to come after you by themselves. They're going to send their own boys after you. Because I have so many people that wanted to book Imole for shows. And anytime they book Imole for shows, Imole received their threat that if I see you in this place, so at the point in time, this guy was broken. I don't know if you guys have seen the video of him in CTFM. Where he was even crying. So how did Imole solve this problem and give us a hint? He started singing and giving us a message in a song. He knew he was going to die. He knew death was coming at any point in time. He was aware. His spirit was telling him. There's a song I heard with Yaya. He said, 2 a.m. If you call me, you don't see me, you will see my disciples. Those are codes of war. Those are codes of angels. Those are people that know who they are. So he already plants a seed of evidence that, see, if I die, hold Naira Marley responsible. We have a lot of videos out there. So my question is that why are people so blind to all this? Why are people still trying to cover what is already out there? The reason why you see a lot of artists and record labels are not putting out because they themselves do the same thing, but they were not as violent as the way Naira Marley went. Remember, there's a video of assault when Naira Marley also came on live and said, he's on drugs. Who does that? Who comes on air to condemn your own artists? There is something going on. I remember NDLA wanted to endorse Naira Marley. There are so many secrets on this stuff. One man is exposing the darkness in the industry and the police sector, in the NDLA, in the drug cartel, in the judicial system, in everything. One man. This matter long gone. So how did I become so curious about this matter? Like I said, if you're just joining, I became curious because they were trying to cover up so many things. They would have succeeded if we did not raise alarm. None of you will be here today. If we did not raise alarm, none of us will be here today. They would have buried him because is it a coincidence that Naira Marley was not in town? That's Anzinoliski and Samilari was traveled the next day. What are they running away from? In other words, they knew about something. You can't tell me they don't know anything about it. Fine, the police are doing their own case. We're not interrupting them because we gave them the case. We gave the police the case because at first, Mohbad already wrote a petition to the police. And what happened to the petition I wrote to the police? I hope the police have seen that petition. And it's a slap on the police face. So now, I noticed that the police said, we should let them do that. We should give them 2 weeks. We've given them time. They're doing the autopsy. So because they've cooperated with us, they help us to exhume the body, they're doing the autopsy. So we need to say, police, well done. Okay, now don't do like 50. We want to finish the work. Because if we don't finish the work, we would already do our own justice. The justice we first did was to cut the wings of Naira Marley and Samilari. As we speak right now, Samilari is on the run. He's on the run. We heard that right now he's somewhere in Mozambique or Mombasa. He's running free. He doesn't have peace of mind. He's running. All those ones that he opened his Instagram, he's just trying to decoy. He's on the run. So why did Naira Marley put out a letter yesterday that he's ready to come back? Because as it is right now, it's about to be tough. Because we're about to take it to the next level. Because if we don't end this would have destroyed everything we've built in this industry. This industry was built, fine, everybody individual efforts. Everybody contributed, different record labels, build their own structure. And sometimes it's not always the record label fault too. You know, record label have invested in artists and artists want to pull out. So record label will say, I'm no now only pull out. So they will now start blocking your ways. You can't perform, you can't go to shows because when you were signed to them, you don't have contact to all these people. You understand? So there's so many things about this Mohbad case. And what we are experiencing is a myth. See, my story is not going to be on a straight line because this story is like a movie. You know when you're watching a movie, where they go first show you one movie, they'll come play back. So if you are listening to me, just be getting the point. So let me now start again. Now, where are we coming from and where are we going to? The destination of Mohbad. So Mohbad joined a record label called Malian Records. Now, Malian Records, who is the owner of Malian Records? Naira Marley. At the point, everything was good. Mohbad, talented. If you watch all his video, you'll know that this guy has something to offer. So he joined Malian Records, and at the point, it felt like, yo, this guy is, I'm bigger than where I am. I don't know if you guys noticed Zinolowski. I look at Zinolowski, I'm like, yeah, this guy is so talented. How come he's not in the front line like the Rema? Then I realized that, the same thing. He was trapped. Zinolowski was trapped. How did they trap Zinolowski? They used a girl to trap him first. Remember, there was a girl who was dating, right? They used that girl to trap him. So when he broke up with the girl, what did they do? They used Ferrari to trap him. If you look at him very well, he's not happy because he looks at his phone. He knows he's supposed to be out there because he has 8 songs. If you want to get numbers on stream, Future Zinolowski. He has a lot of fans. This is not Agege boy. Me, I be Agege boy. I be Jew boy. I be Shaga boy. I be Okaruba. I'm from the streets myself. So, but I noticed that there's something dark about that Malian record label. There's so many people that are in courts. It's not the first person to join court, but there's a way you do things. You don't just, use it to oppress young people because there are some rules you don't break. So what did Naira Marley do? Like I said, if in case the police are saying they might not see anything in the autopsy, we have evidence of assault. In America, if that case is like a RICO, what English do they use? By now, they're supposed to put, the Nigerian police supposed to put wanted for questioning. Come and answer this question. This is what you did to this guy. We have videos of his neighbor. I have neighbors the neighbors in his house. I have females that recorded those incidents that we are seeing online today. And there was a lady that sent me DM and said, Sam, don't reveal my secrets. That sent me that video. Who sent those people? Where were you? You could not protect your own artists. Then you're an accomplice. You're an accomplice because you also did a video and you called his parents. Just look at how to manipulate them. So because you have money and the parents, I don't blame them. Poverty is the best. Poverty, we cannot go let them go. Go close my name. So I have to be careful of the words I say today. Poverty no good though. Poverty can make you lose your birthright. It was poverty that made Esau to sell his birthright to Jacob. Poverty in terms of porridge, hunger. Poverty means so many things. Lack of having not something is called poverty. Might not be money. You understand? So Naira Marley took advantage of the parents' weakness and he manipulated them. That video shows a lot. How dare you call an adult? Look at how the father was. Naira Marley Mokekere, Agbalagba, Baba Tobiomo, and the mother, they were there. And I was looking like, oh my God, this has gone beyond. Then that video shows us something, that what if the father was also they used the opportunity because Otile, you have an enemy. Mohbad has an enemy now in the record label, and he has an enemy in his house. Remember, the stepmother is there. So Ogundile ati Ogunta. So in cybersecurity, we call it external threat and internal vulnerability. An internal threat. So they took advantage of the fact that anymore Tabafek base won't be able to know to point fingers on. It was a well-planned and premeditated move. Smart move. Like, there will be no trace of who. So that's why they first said it was an ear infection. They now said, he committed suicide. From there, when the story was not tallying again. Now, the nurse, one thing. The hospital now coming out, different story. Who are the people reading the story? Me, I deal with the people in-house directly. That's why I'll not be coming out. I'm not talking about any of the DNA, whatever it is, because that is not the priority right now. DNA or no DNA, or those are just distraction. We should not send money. I'm looking at people like, look at you guys don't even have empathy. You've not solved one problem, you're jumping on to the next. That's the reason why nothing succeeds. NSAS did not succeed in Nigeria because of you guys don't know how to control your emotion. Most of you think you're smart. You think because you went to university, you're smart. Most of you went to university, you are still using old curriculum. You are still in old curriculum. They've tied most of your brain. You guys can't even process something that is visible. It's in the Bible. Go and read your Bible. This story we are watching of Mohbad is the same story of Jesus. It's the same story of Joseph. It's the same story of the Israelite. They wanted to leave. What did Pharaoh do? Pharaoh sent his chariots. But this time around, Mohbad was in the wrong cycle. Enemies within. Remember, Jesus Christ had 12 disciples, and in those 12 disciples, there was still one that could sort him out. The same thing happened to Mohbad. He was in the midst of his enemies. Everywhere he ran to, enemies. He ran to the left, enemies. He ran to the right, enemies. He ran to the front, enemies. Who could he trust? People are saying, oh, he did not speak out. He spoke out, but what did we do? We all laughed. We all told him that it was drugs. Just like me. They will say Samklef is mad. Samklef doesn't have sense. If all your insults, if all the insults when I don't insult me, by now I'm not supposed to be alive. But look at Mohbad now. He's gone. If people like us did not have the guts to speak for him, that case would have died down. Why am I doing this video? I just want to let all Nigerians to be patient. Let's wait for the police. Let's see what they're going to come out with. Because we've done 70% of the job. The police only have 30% to prove to us that there can still be justice for the common man. Fine, Naira Marley has connection with APC. Naira Marley has connection with NDLA. Sam Larry has connection with APC. But now, APC will need to prove to us that Nigerians, that no criminal, that you cannot take. Which English am I going to use, Seth? APC need to prove to us that this is a renewed hope, that there's still hope for the common man. Because for the first time in the world, Ghanaians, other African countries, different tribes, for the first time, everybody's coming together to fight for somebody that none of us met in person. Is that not a mystery? Is that not God? Is that not light? So, this case is still going on. And a lot of people say we should rest. We can't rest now. It is just getting started. So, I'll be coming online, be coming to give you guys information, because there are a couple of people working on the ground. Iyabo Ojo, Totodike, Kesolo, Dre, and likes of Aloma, and a couple of people right now. We're building a team. We're sending letters. There are some things I cannot come out and give you guys information so that it doesn't, we don't distract the police. So let's give the police let's clap for them. They don't try. Why they don't try? We say, one, they don't help us commode the body. True or false? The people first cry for. I want them to remove the body. They don't remove the body. They don't remove the body. We want them to do autopsy. They don't do autopsy. We're waiting for result. Let us wait for result. At least there is progress. There is progress. So all those other people that are just talking their own talking, let them talk what they want to say. Let them say, it's up to you. If you have sense, you should be able to discern that why did they release the video of the wife after his demise? It's just mere distraction. If you watch the video of Kogbagidi, when you were interviewing the father, the first thing the father was mentioning was money. I don't have anything against the father. I didn't say the father Bayam. I don't say the father Bayam. All I'm saying is the father would have been threatened. The father knows something. And did I say the father Bayam? I said the father knows something. So that's why they told the father to cover the secrets. Otherwise, because the father, they don't threaten the father, say, this country, now we get what if? Say, if you not do them yourself, you will go. What if? and out of fear, because fear is what they use against you. Even your pastors, they use you see, fear is the tool. If I want to destroy the world, I can. But I choose light. I have the power and the mind and the brain. You see all these people that are ruling the world. What is book they read? It's 40 laws of power. Once you understand 40 laws of power, law of manipulation, you understand why my page, I've been playing with you guys' head. I know a few weeks ago, was I looking like this? Well, a few weeks ago, now that's why I look. You saw the old me. Now you're seeing the younger me. The same person. What does that tell you? That Mohbad is alive. Not in his elements that we can see, but in his consciousness. And that is why most of you are here. So let us come together and avoid all those mere talk, and let us make sure we fight for this justice. Whatever information I have, I will let you guys know again when I'm coming on live. But for now, like I said, let's allow the police to do their job. Let's be patient with them. Once they finish with the autopsy, then we'll tell you guys the next step for the burial. Let me drink some water. It's not easy to talk. I'm going to turn on the comment section now. I want you guys to ask me any questions, and I will answer before I leave. Let me turn back the comment question. So shout out to all the Imoles, and make sure you all just stick to us and stick by the truth. Don't get distracted. We are the only ones that know exactly what is going on. So I've just ignore every other thing you're hearing out there. Focus on us, and except you just want to hear gist. So focus on us, because only us can tell you what is going on. We are the one that gave the police the case. So we are working with the police. The police is not working with us. But the police right now, they themselves, everybody wants to show that they are working. everybody want to show that they are working. So let allow the police to do their job, because the police will not even let us. They will be the one to post their own news by themselves. You understand? So before we sign out, I want us to do something for Imole. We're gonna be doing our own candlelight here on social media for Imole. All the people that couldn't go out, and we're gonna do something for Imole. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna use the emoji of light. I'm gonna announce when we're gonna do that, but I want to just put it out there. The Bright Stars of Love Fellowship will be doing something for Imole, and we're going to be using the emoji as our candlelight here. But I just want to see where the autopsy result is going to lead us to. Whether there is result for the autopsy result, I just want you to know that there was still going to be justice for Mohbad. For sure. Samilari, I just pray if the system, because what I heard on streets, I won't say it here. If the system failed, if the system failed, if the system failed, now 3 times I talk okay, don't be my mouth and I go here. So guys, I want to appreciate you all for standing by us and supporting us. If you check my page, a lot of people have been threatening me, keep short, we're doing clouds, but don't worry, we're not running anywhere. We're here. So guys, thanks for supporting Imole. He's very happy. He's grateful for the love and the support you all are sharing for him. Imole have showed us that we are all one in one consciousness. We are all our brother's keeper. I don't need to be your family to show me love. I don't need to be your blood brother before you can show me love. I don't need to be related to you before you can show me love. And guess what? When people tell people when people spoil my name out there and you believe them, you're an accomplice. You're an accomplice. So for the DNA stuff, you guys are talking about the DNA stuff. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Everything will get there. Just be patient. Shemina, we start this case now. Why would I want on the Russians? Let's be patient. Don't allow those people to distract you. Let's be patient. The police are doing their job. You understand? And for everybody that is saying, oh, Samklef is doing that, I don't listen to anybody again, because right now I've landed on earth. That's why I'm calm. You understand? I'm not in my spiritual. I might travel to my seventh heaven any point in time. So anytime you see me wear my uniform, it means that I'm on my seventh heaven. But for now, I am here on earth with you all so that we can communicate and understand that this case is bigger than what you guys are seeing. At least we know for sure that there is progress. There is progress. There is progress. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Yabo Ojo. It's not easy because she has been using her platform to fight for this cause. Shout out to Toto DK for what she did in Abuja. Shout out to Kesolo. They are on ground. You guys don't know what we are going through behind the scene. You guys don't know what we're going through. It's not easy. You think it's easy? We are fighting against principalities and power. Don't you? Do you think they know they do? They never carry our pictures, go to juju. Well, at least they know they fight us spiritually. They are fighting us spiritually. You understand? But we gallant. We gallant. We gallant. 2 days ago, I had a spiritual attack. I have to quickly use salt and water to send it back to the sender. In my dream, I saw something and I knew, okay, they've started. But guess what? We're not running. We're not afraid. We are here till there's going to be justice. Like I said, there's already justice 70%. How is there justice 70%? There's justice 70%. It's now left for the police to do their own job. And after they do their own job, then we'll now talk about is befitting burial for Imole. Imole will now be buried properly. He will be buried like a star that he is, so that you all can go and visit him as the point in time, so that you guys can go and visit him. Anybody want to go and drop flowers for him? Because Imole, for the first time in Nigeria, we have an Eon. We have a myth like Jesus' story. We have a myth now. We have a myth that we will tell the world that one man brought all of us together, regardless of who we are. I used to tell people that, see, it doesn't matter who you are, your ego. This man has brought people. He has brought all of us together. And let us emulate this light towards your family, towards your brother, towards your sister, towards your employee. If you're an employee, your staffs, treat them right. Don't be a bully to your staffs. Especially those people in America. So many. This message is for all those people that work in America, that have companies in America, that you treat your staffs like shit. You understand? Mama, I greet you. Mama, do you want to come live? Do you have anything to say? Let me know. Let me see if Abojo is available so that she can just give us one or two things. And major work. Yabojo, Toto DK, Kesolo,